Cheer moms, cheer dads, cheer life, no cap. Wow, 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 David, Cheer Dads Unfiltered.
All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Cheer Dads Unfiltered. This is episode 5, and this is where things officially start getting real for us. Christmas break's over. The girls are back in the gym now this week. Practices are back on the calendar, and next week we have our first competition weekend. Very exciting times.
Crazy.
So tonight we're talking about what it's like coming back after the break. First practice vibes. We have a new skill unlocked last night with the girls. Our reactions to that, and all the emotions starting to creep in now that comp season is legitimately here. So we're gonna get in the chaos, the cost, the nerves, and of course a little dad sports talk because we are still dads.
Yes.
We still need our
Yes.
thing. So if you're a cheer parent heading into your first competition weekend, this one's for you. Let's get into it, gents. So I wanted to talk a little bit about first practice being back now. So this past Tuesday, girls came back, been out for 2 weeks. What felt different for you, David, going back in after kind of us having this little bit of a breather?
Yeah, I think a lot of it just is, for me, it was just, are the girls going to pick up where they left off? Are we going to see this big regression? Are we going to see them, forgetting their stuff? And I think we saw a little bit of it. They definitely, we definitely have some, but I feel like mostly the girls caught on pretty quickly. I think that a lot of them, it's clear they know their stuff. They know their routine up and down to the point where we were, they're working on upgrading the routine, which I thought was pretty impressive. That we weren't just coming back and saying, okay, let's just run through a practice, get what we had done before. It's like, they came back and she's ready to let's upgrade it right now. Let's keep moving forward. And they didn't have any time to waste. We got competition in 2 weeks. So if we're going to change something, we got to change it now.
That's what's so crazy is, I felt that there was a rust a little bit, but it was crazy because Coach C was like, yo, we're getting into it, right?
Yeah.
And the girls figured it out. They knew it. And I was impressed because, I don't know, for me, I would forget. I would just be...
I would 100% forget.
Oh, yeah.
A week off. I mean, think about going back to football. You know what I mean? Like, how many times did you have a week off? And then you're like,
oh, yeah.
And your coach is like, run
I-40 to the
run I-40, deal pickle left. And you're like, okay. And you just knew you were going to get yelled at. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just going to take the yelling.
Yeah. It was really crazy. And I guess it kind of did feel like riding a bike for the girls. And I guess because they're young, right? They're young girls that for them, they've been at this for 5-6 months now. So for them, they're like, yo, we live and breathe it. And it was normal for us where for me and you, I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I will say it felt good to see you. We were back at it. So it was cool to kind of come back from the break. Then they kind of broke off during practice last night, right? We had one core group go do some tumbling stuff, which was cool to see.
Yeah.
And then our girls tried to do the pyramid again. That darn pyramid, man. We can't get it.
Yeah.
How were the girls emotionally? How was Everly knowing last night or Tuesday night she was coming back to cheer?
She was excited to come back, honestly. It was clear that a lot of the girls didn't take 2 weeks off, right? Like they were practicing at home. They were, practicing their skills. Everly's been practicing her stuff. And so that was very clear that if they had just sat around and done nothing for 2 weeks, I think they would have come back and it would have been a lot worse than it was. But she was excited. It would have been a while. And I think she was she's excited for the competition. She knows they got 2 weeks to go. And so, yeah, I think she was a lot of excitement, a lot of nerves, just say coming back, and is she going to remember her stuff? But
yeah, that's how Bella felt. Izzy coming, she had the nerves, had the butterflies a little bit, but she was excited. She was ready. And now comp's coming, and she's today even driving home from school. I was like, hey, comp's coming, and she's like, yeah, well, I'm not excited. And I said, why? She's like, I don't want to lose.
Yep.
And I was like, well, that's not what it's for. It's to have fun, relax, and if you lose, you'll learn from it.
Yep.
If we win, then cool. But she was just so nervous about getting back in. So it was a lot of fun. Jeff, you weren't there.
I was not.
Sorry to the group, but that's why we're not talking to Jeff right now. He's in the doghouse.
I was over here being quiet because I was not there.
Why were you not there, Jeff?
I was in LA for work. I had no choice. I had to be there. It was a must-be-there kind of situation. So I had to be there for you.
Yeah, Lauren was telling us about the journey you had to take. You had to drive, pick something up, drive it back.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah,
you had to do a lot, and
it was
all of that.
I was all over LA, which is If anybody's been in LA traffic, it is not fun.
You don't want to go all low.
No, LA traffic is no fun.
No, that's hours, man. That's sitting there for a good minute. A
Yeah.
15-minute drive.
It will come to a
45.
dead stop and not move for a solid 20, 30 minutes at time. Like
You're
it's
just
it's
sitting
horrible.
there.
Just parking lot.
Meanwhile, a motorcycle just flying
Yeah.
by you in the
Oh,
middle,
no.
and at one point you're like, I just want to throw my door open right now because these guys get to go and I don't. And you're like, yeah, but no, you should never do something like that. But it's like,
Well, you want to. I see it all the time. They come flying through. I'm like, just
like,
one day I want to pop that door.
this
open.
road rage thing is real.
Yes, it is.
So many dads can relate. Beyond the dads who have the motorcycles, and they're like, well, I get to drive. So I get it. Well, now I want to talk about, last night we had a new skill, right? The pyramid did not work out.
Yeah.
So girls started out, our pyramid with the two on the outside, kind of meet in the middle. They hold each other up. And at one point, you noticed, Stephen, one of the girls had like one of the girls' foot, like we were both kind of.
It was twisted to the side and then like all the way up. I mean, it looked
Jeff,
like
you
that.
didn't-
My ankle can't do that. My ankle would have been
broken.
It looks like what it looks like when someone like you see a slow-mo of someone like rolling their ankle. That's what it looked like. And she was just sitting there holding it like that. But man, I don't know how the girls, they got a lot more flexibility in their ankles than I do.
That was the base, man. And it was concerning. And so then all of a sudden we look down and they've got the group in a different kind of situation.
Yeah.
Other girls are off doing some tumbling stuff and we're sitting there. And then all of a sudden Izzy's doing something and they're like, hey, do this. Jeff, they straight put my daughter up in the air, have her hold her arms flat out, and then just fall forward like a plane.
Yeah.
And just twist
That's
and
like
dive.
those trust
She's like
falls
this.
when you're a
Yeah,
kid.
exactly.
No.
She's literally like this and just straight goes flat and then comes straight down and falls.
Oh no.
No warning to the parents at all.
No.
Audible
right.
gasp
I can, like,
across
I can
the
see
entire
David's face.
parent group.
Your wife,
like
dude,
literally everybody was.
Lauren grabs Karina and it's
Yeah,
like, wait,
it's like-
what's happening?
Yeah,
Are
it
you
was-
okay?
Yeah. And they go 7, 8, and they thrust her up, and then she just comes straight down, and she kept leaning her head forward. So she was almost, Coach C was
Yeah.
like, you're going to meet
She
Big,
thought the
Big
feet
Red.
were coming over the head at some point.
She was like, you're about to meet Big Red if you don't watch it, girl. But
For
she
those
got
who don't
tossed
know,
around.
Big Red is the floor. The floor in there
The
is red. They
mat.
refer to it as Big Red. You do not want to meet Big Red.
No. And yeah, we went back and watched the clip that we recorded and we hear all of us just like,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh my God. But she pulled it off after a couple of tricks. You heard about it from Lauren, right?
So I saw the video. She sent me
Yeah.
a video. Yeah.
okay.
So I'm hitting the gym.
Yeah.
I really did.
There's a
I'm
bar-
hitting the gym.
There's a bar in the area called the gym. That's what he knows.
So I'm hitting the gym in the hotel, and I get this video, and I'm like watching it, and I just see your daughter like this.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that looks fun.
So I
So I saw the video, and I was like, okay, awesome.
And what was cool about it is I saw the confidence in real time.
Yeah.
Like for us being grown, we're so in our ways. Fear is now in our life, different things. But to see a little 8-year-old girl like just trust and be like, yeah, I'm in because you're telling me to do it.
Yeah, but look back at your life, right? When you were that age, I was no fear.
No.
I was no fear. You know what I mean? Like running down the street, bare, no shoes on, just
romping on bikes,
know any
up
better.
ramps,
jumping on things,
At
jumping
this
off
point,
of
I've
things.
watched too many of these videos, right? These like America's Funniest videos of people just failing and getting hurt over and over again. You watch enough of that, you start to second guess everything you're doing before you do it. Like, am I going to be that next guy who just eats it and ends up on here?
Right.
But, these girls, no fear.
They were in it, man. And they did good. And John was there last night too.
Yeah,
You missed
yeah.
John. John came. Coach Jay showed
Oh,
up.
nice.
It's like the ultimate base.
Yeah, and he
just looks like the ultimate.
Yeah. The ultimate.
I feel like he was on American Gladiators, and we just missed that episode.
we
You
just-
know what I mean? Like this dude.
Yep.
If you don't know, Coach Jay, he is actually on the cheer team. Rain
Yep.
is a base with Carly and them, I think.
Yeah,
But we were going to try out for that. And to be fair, I feel like we all have Coach John bodies, so we should try it out.
We
should
wait till you
try
see
it
our
out.
new podcast art. We've got new podcast art coming that Jeff and David have done.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. But it was just cool to watch that confidence, see it go from fear at first to kind of trust and then execution. She ended up doing it 2 or 3 times kind of on point.
Yep.
But like you said, I'm just nervous of introducing that when next Saturday we have comp. Like
and we're introducing that into the pyramid, which we haven't even got the pyramid down. Like, it's not like we're like, oh, we're nailing the pyramid. And to be fair, they did nail the pyramid probably 3 or 4 times in a row where they got it all up. Their hands are all connected. They did pretty good there. But I mean, that was like, that's the first time we've nailed the pyramid like a couple times in a row. So
it's like Tom said, that's crazy. You're introducing something to me. That's a huge skill.
Yeah.
I get that maybe on the grand scheme of cheer everywhere, like just falling into the arms is probably like an easy skill. But for our girls, this is a huge skill.
Oh, yeah.
And to introduce that, like you said, 2 weeks before a competition.
They got a lot of trust. I mean, we talk about the girls having trust in their bases. The coaches got a lot of trust in our girls that they're going to nail this down. I mean, like I said, they could work on it and they could say, hey, we're not doing this right before the competition, but we still practiced it. We saw how it looked. And we've seen that before, obviously, with the showcase. But
if you and I are getting ready for a football game and we're doing these plays for that game, the coach all of a sudden is like, let's do this play. And you practice that play. And then game day, he's like, let's go back to those plays that you guys really weren't practicing.
Yeah.
It's
not good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And look, you know, one thing that we've learned as being cheer dads is we have to trust the coaches and trust the team. From our point of view, 100%.
We talked about that, how these coaches actually do it, and you and I can't do cartwheels.
Exactly.
What are we out here complaining about? You know what I mean?
These girls know they know how hard these skills are for the girls and stuff like that. Even when they're doing it, they're not yelling at them the first time they don't get it. You know what I mean? Like they know that this is like a skill they're trying to do. Really, I think what they're trying to do is say, hey, can we do this? You know, are you guys able to do it or anything like that? I think that what they saw is we have potential to be able to do it. I'm interested to see if they do that tonight at all. If we practice it all going forward, if that was like something we can do, and then we kind of go back to, okay, here's our standard, and then after the competition, we bring that back in maybe.
We'll have to check in with the wifeys after, kind of see what they did, because we only saw it just Tuesday, and I don't know what that meant. But for me, it's my girl. It's
your kid. That's going face forward.
Everybody thinks they want their kid to be in the front, up high, the one that's up there, and until your daughter's up there, and then
I've been stressing. I'm not gonna lie, because that's my daughter's beautiful face being smacked into the ground, or a shoulder popped out of place, falling down. But it also sets me up for what's to come in the future.
Yeah.
Because when she's 15, 16 doing this, like, I'm going to have gray hair, bro.
Right?
I'm going to have gray hair.
Like
because
you're watching a kid like
and
in the air, like, please catch her, please.
And we talked about it last night. Like, there's some girls who are flyers who, probably as they get older are probably going to more convert over bases. But like, Izzy's not that case. Like, Izzy's probably going to be a flyer. Yeah. I mean, like, if she's anything like her, your wife could basically be a flyer now. I'm pretty sure we could throw her. So like, at any point in time, like, she's going to be a flyer for life if she continues to do it. So
that's what we were talking about last night, because some of the girls could switch, right? Yeah. Like, because we were laughing with Lauren about making Ruby the flyer. Because I was like, what if Bella gets hurt? Then Ruby's got to step in.
If you look at that video you sent me of your daughter and Ruby standing next to each other, Ruby's not that much taller. Now Ruby's legs are like this.
Yeah, Ruby, she had a growth spurt for
spending this much more money on pants and clothes because these ones don't fit anymore. I'm like, what is going on here? Like, stop. That's how I know. Yep. Probably your daughter's the same. When they get hungry and start eating a lot more food,
I know what spurts come.
My youngest sister did that.
Spurts coming. I'm gonna have to buy new shoes.
Yep.
And it's not even Christmas. I can't wrap them now.
And it's worse when you have a 14-year-old son who's doing it, because he's doing it every 3 months, and I'm like, bro, I can't keep up with you, dude.
At some point, you got to say, get a job.
That's it, man. But yeah, it's just crazy because we saw that video from, even Lauren brought that up last night. Like, it was so crazy at auditions that Ruby and Izzy were together, and then like Ruby and Izzy have changed dramatically. We didn't have Everly in there, but it was crazy to see, like, Ruby doesn't have a belly.
No.
She was darker back then because of the summer. Lauren was like, dang, this girl is dark. And I was like, she's not so much.
She tans.
Yeah.
She tans.
And then Bella had, really short hair. It grew in. She got a little bit taller. It's just crazy to see that we're 6 months and now we're moving into comp. And I'm just terrified. I'm not going to lie. I don't know what to expect next Saturday.
I'm kind of excited. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like competition. I like stress. I'm like, I love that feeling.
That's how I am. It's same day.
It's like game day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, I mean, like.
Well, we got to come with cheer dads. You got to show up.
Well, this is what it is. Like, I want to go in there crazy. I'm even paint my face. I don't know. Like,
we really have to lock in. We have to really do something. If we're really going to do it, then let's do it.
I'm in.
We said we were going to do a podcast. Here we are 5 episodes later, So we've got to figure out what we're going to do that Saturday, because we need to be there for our girls. Let them know how cool it is. Let them have, I think they feed off of dad, right? Or parents in general, you know, that how you're showing up is how they're going to go into it.
Well, that could be a big difference between another team and our team, right? Like, every mom's going to be excited that's there, right? But are the dads going to show up? Are the dads going to be loud? Are the dads going to be doing that? It's probably not the case for a lot of the teams. So that's I think that could be a big difference for our team versus others. If we
I'm
can
excited to learn how to do a cartwheel.
Cheering's huge too, right? Because
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
It's points or something for it.
So where I played football, it was we're the only high school in this city. That was it. So everybody Friday Night Lights, it was a big deal to come watch this football game, right? So our crowd was bananas, and playing in front of them was so much fun.
Oh yeah.
But then we'd go on a road trip and to a place that has like 50 high schools, and maybe 10 people will show up on
some
their
portable
side,
stands that are out there.
and it's just
inside,
there's like some little golf clapping it,
yeah.
And it wasn't the same to play for that. You're just like, you just kind of went through your emotions.
Yeah, the girls feed off of it for sure.
Oh yeah,
you can see it at the showcase as well.
Yeah, the showcase.
Even the Friday practices, that's kind of what they practice. Is all the other teams are there, like cheering them on and getting them going and stuff. And you can see the difference between that and then when they perform it in practice.
Did you see David threw in the group chat to us today about this other crew before us too?
Listen,
these other parents and crew.
I feel attacked.
I do.
I'm not saying. All I'm saying is,
you attacked us with a video and told us be better.
I challenged you. I challenged you and said, "This is what our competition is."
Said, look at these dads. They're so much louder than you. I'm like, you know what? First of all, I don't see them getting shushed. I was shushed.
This was
you getting shushed.
This was the first time that the coaches were asking the parents to be cheering upstairs.
You did it preface
I didn't. I didn't want you. I wanted you guys to see it and be like, we need to step up. And I wanted it to be a challenge. But yes.
Hey, what I saw though was
they were asking the parent.
I saw a podcast guest. I saw the dad. And I was like, hey, there's some guests right there.
Well, that's what I was going to say. So these dads that are here as well, keep in mind, we're there to support our kids, but we have to stay for all of them, right? So we're there for the prep teams as well. And so we got a bunch of other cheer dads that are there as well. So I feel like we need to get some other cheer dads in on it. I'm not sure how many. Yeah, even if we can't get a lot of people on our team, but we got 3 or 4 other teams. Like I said, there was 5 other dads up there that were very, very engaged. It felt like I was sitting back and watching literally us 3 sitting there on the other team. I was like, these guys are us.
The ghost of the present and future.
Yeah.
So I was like, out of body experience, like, I hope I didn't just die. I'm watching this right now.
I'm picturing like Power Rangers, right? When we all come out, all the different teams, there are 3 or 4 dads, and we form the Megazord, and we go out and we win this competition. That's what I'm thinking.
Let's go.
No, and that's the thing, right? We got to show up. We got to have a lot of fun for it. I want some other dads on here. I think it'd be great. And so, you even came up with a really good idea, and I'd like to poll the audience as they listen to this week is, you were talking about maybe even launching a kind of a cheer dad parent community angle with all of this, right? And allow these families to be kind of brought together.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I want to see you all if you'd be interested, right? We'll get it together. Come hang with us outside of the podcast, ask us questions. Yeah. We could bring you onto the pod, right? We could do some cool stuff and just kind of build that system that we can all be a part of. Especially the single parents doing this stuff, the mom or dad that doesn't have the other. You kind of lean on one another. And it'd be cool to just go state to state, kind of learn different people and what comp looks like for others.
Yeah, for sure.
Even launching today was pretty cool. We launched, right? Launch day, had our first episodes.
Yeah.
And it was cool because even people on my LinkedIn were like, hey, I'm a cheer parent. This is awesome. Like, this is so cool. And just kind of sharing, like, some were even in regular cheer. They're like, oh, I do regular cheer, but competitive is crazy. And I was like, give it a listen. Like, check it out.
Yeah, exactly.
So it'd be cool to connect there. But, first competition is officially here. We're going into next Saturday. And I want to talk a little bit about a moment for us dads that happened last week when, as we got closer, we got hit with registering for the event. So we had to register. And Jeff, why don't you tell us kind of what happened when we initially got the, hey, nationals are coming, you got to sign up, here's the link, what happened?
So I didn't know. All I know is I was sitting on the couch watching a workout video.
Oh, this guy.
But Lauren was sitting there with me, and she just looks up, and she's like, it's $50 a person. And I'm like, and I don't know what she's talking about. I'm like, are we going to a concert that I don't know about? Like, you know what I mean? Maybe I finally get to see Britney Spears.
Yeah.
All the women jump in mid-convo, don't they? They do. They get their thought out of their head, and then they tell you something. And my wife's caught on lately, and she's
start
like...
from the beginning.
Yeah, my wife catches now, and she's like, wait, I just jumped in. Sorry.
Tickets are $50.
What? I need some context.
For what? And that's why you look dumb. That's where the whole dumb dad.
You
thing
weren't even
comes from.
listening to me.
You're not even listening to me. I'm like, you just said tickets are $50. For what?
Yeah.
But then she told me what it was for, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Wait, what? You know what I mean? Like you have that like, what moment? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you guys almost instantly blew me up.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was
David
crazy.
jumped in there. And then I had
couldn't believe that.
a thought the other night on Tuesday when I was talking to you, and I went home and I was like, wait a minute, do we have to buy a ticket for our kid too?
Yep.
Because some of the language made it seem, and I was like, oh my God, I got to buy one for Izzy too. And I was like, luckily, I don't think so.
Yeah, we don't have to.
We don't have to.
We don't have to buy. It doesn't. Yeah,
But-
but when we did. I mean, ahead of time, so we paid their competition fees. That their ticket
it was
covered.
what, $550 for the season?
Yeah,
I was
it was
like,
a lot.
wow.
I would rather just buy a ticket.
Yeah, like,
if I could go back
one
to buy
by one, please.
just
I'm
buy a
not
ticket
trying
and
to.
sneak her onto the stage.
Right.
$550 for the whole season. I was
That's
like, wow.
crazy.
But yeah, we got hit with $50, and I was going to bring my
Per
son
ticket.
per ticket. And
Yeah,
I was going to bring my
yeah,
mother-in-law.
yeah.
I was going to bring my
Yep.
dad, my
I was doing
father-in-law,
the same thing.
my
Like,
brother.
all my family will want to go.
Nope.
All that. I was like,
Nope.
Yeah.
My cart went all the way down to
Yep.
2 tickets.
Two tickets.
That's it. And I almost told the wife, I'm
I was
not
like,
coming.
I don't know. Yeah.
No.
But what's best is Lauren's like, before we knew, Lauren's like, well, it's in Glendale. Let's get a hotel. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay,
I did the same
cool.
thing, yeah.
We'll get a hotel. It'll be fun. I'll talk to.
Well, especially when we thought our start time was going to be 7 a.m.
Okay,
I was
so
like,
that too.
definitely going to get a hotel and just stay the night before.
But then she's like $50 a ticket. I'm like, so the hotel's out.
Yeah.
Hotels out.
Yeah, right. Yep.
And
We're getting our own lunches.
I know Dave was talking about
PB&J's in the cooler. Yeah.
I could make some PB&J's.
By dinner, I meant
for
I'm going to bring my grill. We're just doing it out in the parking lot.
Tailgate, dog. We'll
We
tailgate
should.
outside. Hey.
Let's talk.
Hey.
Yeah, I think we just came up with something really good here.
Wait.
Tailgate this. I'm in.
Yeah.
Because we have to wait for them. Because we have to drop them early anyway. And they're going to go inside, and we're not in yet.
And I mean, this is a venue parking lot where I feel like tailgating is allowed.
It's allowed for sure.
We
And
should
this is a
tailgate.
Saturday.
I mean,
Oh my God, we have the games too. That's football day.
There is. That's
Oh,
round
the
two.
second weekend. That's round two.
I mean, I have a TV.
Bears are probably going to be playing.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Listen, we have a segment coming on the Bears sneaking into the playoff
Sneaking in.
season.
Sneaking.
Sneaking as the
Um,
number 2 seed.
But yeah, that actually is a cool idea because, so we have to drive an hour out. Initially, when it came out, we were supposed to be there at 9 a.m.,
Yeah.
which for us is already an hour drive. And look, I'm not trying to say that I have to do anything, but my wife was like stressed about the hair,
Oh,
the
yeah.
makeup,
Hair, makeup.
the whole thing. They were
especially
like talking
the-
about getting up at 3, 4 in the morning,
Oh,
bro.
Yeah, you would have
Lauren
to.
and
You'd have to.
They were like, yo, we got to get up at maybe 3, 4 because they have to get
Yep.
2, 3 hours for themselves
We've
to get
done it
ready.
before for dance comps. 7
No.
a.m. It's miserable.
Ugh.
Like I said, that's why if it was 7 a.m., we've always just stayed wherever it's at because it's
That makes sense.
trying to do it,
I would've
especially when it's an
probably had
hour
to,
away. Nah.
But luckily, our person hit us back later in the week.
Yeah.
Hey, they adjusted times. Now we're the afternoon,
Yeah,
1:30 to 5:30.
Noon
I'm
drop-off.
much better. New
Perfect
drop off.
for tailgating.
We'll catch the afternoon game. We'll have to coordinate. There might be something there, man. For that day. Show, tailgate outside for a little bit. Let the ladies go in and do their stuff, and then
Yeah.
we'll be fired up by that point. And we just,
I'm telling you, if the Bears are in that game, I'm bringing hot
Yeah.
dogs
Yep.
and I'm putting ketchup on it.
Oh,
Don't
doing
you
it.
dare.
I'm doing it.
oh.
I'm doing it.
What? Did you see that segment?
Oh.
You saw that, right? Did you know what he's talking about?
Disgusting. Oh,
So Kevin Hart was on a segment
oh yeah. He
with
said he was
Keenan-
going to put on hot. Yeah,
He talked to that lady in Chicago, and she loved it. And he was like, "You
He's
know
like,
what?
I'm coming to your
coming
place.
to this."
And I'm putting ketchup on those hot dogs. So I'm telling you right now, I'm coming to tailgate and I'm putting ketchup on those hot dogs.
Oh.
It's a disgrace.
What is your go-to Chicago dog?
Right.
What do you get?
The classic Chicago dog.
Which
Everything
is
on it. You got your pickles. Pickles. There's
He doesn't
relish.
even know. Look at him.
Well, you got. I know. You got your pickles. You got your tomatoes.
He's like, it's
you
been a
got
while.
your
It's been
sport
a while.
peppers. You got mustard. I forget what else you got.
Oh,
I don't
they're
make
gonna
them.
come for
I
you
can
in the
order 'em.
comments, man.
The people that know what's in them are the ones who say, I don't want this, I don't want that. They pick and choose. I say, give me a Chicago dog. They say everything on it. I
Okay.
say, yes.
All right.
I think the only thing I really like about a Chicago dog is the bun.
Yeah,
Right.
the poppy seed.
The
Oh,
poppy
no.
seed bun.
No, I don't think it's poppy seed. It is. Yeah, no, he's right.
The
Poppy seed. Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
poppy
yeah,
seed. He don't even
Oh.
know.
Poppy
He don't.
seed,
Here we
yes.
go. Here we go. And
I was
if you
thinking
notice-
poppy seeds were the white ones, but
I
yes,
don't know if
poppy
everybody
seeds are the
watching
black
noticed his hair is growing out a little bit because he's trying to prove me wrong about sewing stuff into his
ones. Oh,
hair.
it's
I still don't
happening.
think it's happening.
It's happening.
I still don't think. I just feel like that's probably.
Oh.
Yeah, I got to show you my high school photos, man.
Oh, you have
I had
to-
a
this
nice
isn't
little, I had a
high
nice
school
little
anymore,
mane.
Man, this is
I had a
receding
nice
hair.
Hey,
little-
every dad can relate, dude. High school, you never let go of.
Why
You're
you
just
think I
like,
wear a
hey.
hat, dude? Because the hairline goes back like this,
Hey,
man.
I'm very fortunate and very blessed to have the head of hair
Yeah, it
I
must
have.
be
I'm
nice.
very,
Yeah.
Right?
it's getting gray soon. It's
Yeah,
getting
I
gray.
got
I'm-
plenty of gray.
yeah.
That's
Yeah. I'm the youngest though, so out of the three of us.
There
So
you go.
I'm not even 40 yet.
Yeah.
You're both over 40, yeah?
No.
No.
38.
Oh, you're me.
Yeah,
I'll be
38,
37 in
yeah.
April. So you're about a
I'm
year.
an old guy, great.
Yeah.
Are you 40?
Yeah.
Oh,
Pretty close.
man. Unk over here is what
Yeah.
they call him. What's up, Unk?
What's up?
No, yeah, this competition is going to be wild. I mean, it's $50. Then we had to pay the parking.
Yeah, parking's another.
That's
where you want.
Crazy.
Well, I
This is
thought for $50, like we're guaranteed a seat, right? Like
No.
maybe we picked a seat and you get a. No, it's $50 for show up and you get
And you
whatever,
get in the
whatever
bowl.
seat's open, you get there.
It's a bowl.
And when we're
Like, you're
showing
in a
up,
bowl.
yeah, we're showing up at noon,
After the
right?
big,
So
after
like,
the older girls.
yeah, we're hoping to as they leave, we got to try to snag
Oh,
some good seats.
But wife did say, our point of contact said, we do get moved in. They have to move out.
Oh, gotcha.
So when on our showtime, we automatically, those parents will have a section and we get to come up.
Oh, awesome.
So during your
That's good.
turn, you get to come up and then you got to leave. So we'll get access,
That's
but
good.
it's going to be a big day. They got to sit all the way through, support the other girls, and then we have awards. And that's what I want the girls to win.
Yeah.
I do. Being the sports
Obviously,
guy,
you want the dub.
I don't want the first comp to then derail the next three.
Yeah.
Because then that will automatically set them off in a mood potentially of like,
I
we're
don't
sucked.
think it
Like,
will
Yeah.
because I think we have the coaching and the coaches that if
Ooh,
let's say
yeah.
if they lose, the coaches are gonna be like, look, girls, this was your first competition.
yeah.
But now you know you got to step it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you know that we can't come to these practices and goof around. We
Yeah.
got to get in there. We got to practice and we got to do the thing.
Yep.
Or we're gonna be last place again. Where you want to
Yeah.
be? Up here or down here?
Everly was
Yeah.
goofing off, laughed at. She
Yeah.
was doing some heads there to tumbling.
No,
Fellas chopping it up.
we had to talk about. I talked to her on Wednesday. And I was just telling her, I was like, kind of laying on the teamwork aspect of it, right?
Nice.
Like if you're not working hard, and then you go out there and you don't perform well, it's because you weren't working hard, right? And like that's not okay for your team. If you go out there and you've been working your butt off and you make a mistake, mistakes are going to happen. But if you don't look back and be like, oh, it's because I was slacking off and doing this, like I did everything I could do. That's a mistake. You can walk away from that still feeling good about it. But I promise you, if you don't work hard and you go out there and you cost your team a win or something, you're gonna feel horrible about it.
100%.
And your team's not gonna trust you. And that's the other thing. You're gonna start getting that no one wants the guy on their team who's just not doing their stuff.
Right.
Not
Nobody
doing what
wants
they're
the
supposed to be
weak
doing.
link.
So
Listen,
and
mentor
she
David
worked
coming through.
after that. She worked for an hour and a half
yeah,
on
you
her
told
dance
us.
session, man.
Yeah.
When I say her, I mean both of us. I have that dance down pat. I
Yeah?
could do it. Yeah, I did it with her.
You want to
Over and
show
over.
the
I
you want to
see
show
at
us a
least
little
one.
something?
I mean, I
Hey,
don't
come on.
have.
I want to see at least
I
Five,
don't,
six,
I don't have the right
7, 8.
dance shoes
Here
on.
we go.
I didn't bring my.
Here we
I didn't
go.
bring my cheer shoes.
Here we go. Ketchup
Listen.
on the hot dog. There it is.
Yeah,
But I thought I was almost sent the video to the coach of me doing it.
You should.
Oh, you should.
But I don't know. I don't know
I'm
if
just
Coach
wondering
C. I
why
You know,
didn't
don't
we
know
get
where
the
her
video?
humor level
Why
is.
didn't we at least get the video?
Why didn't we get the video?
Yeah, you should have dropped it in the group.
I should have done that
Come on.
for sure.
We
Yeah.
gotta rep each other. I'm also excited about how the crazy thing is going into that arena on comp day. I'm curious, like the smell, and what I mean by that is like the hairspray
Whoa.
and
What is going
the
on?
chaos. Listen,
I did not expect
all right?
that. That was that
It's
took
got-
a turn.
It's got a little weird.
Oh, we
It's
might
it's
cut
like
that
when
out.
The table was
No.
wet earlier.
But I'm curious of like, dude, it's gonna be a mess. I mean, there's
Yeah.
gonna be a couple hundred
Well,
girls.
Luckily
Cheers
for us,
there.
we're not in that back room where they're all doing their
with the
warm ups and things
aerosol
like
and all
that.
that stuff.
That's flammable in there.
Oh.
I'm sure. Like when all that hairspray going on, one catches,
light
the
a
whole
match.
thing lights up.
Yeah.
I mean, that is
Boom.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I am curious of like the atmosphere. I've never done this. I've never been
Yeah.
into a cheer environment in my life. I've never been close to that.
yeah,
My sister, she did cheer growing up, but it was high school and regular cheer.
yeah.
So like at the games and stuff, but I never saw the practices, any of that. This is just new for me. So
Yeah.
I'm really excited of what's that experience like. And then that'll help us with the unknown of what the next three will potentially look like. And then hopefully we walk away with a dub. But now costs are hitting hard now. Now like the stuff we got to order, we had to do swag bags.
Yeah.
I love it.
We had to do hit pins. Did you get
Yeah.
your hit pins? Did Janae do the hit pins?
I have no. Oh yeah, do you mean the
The
bag
little-
of pins?
yeah,
Yeah. We got all of them in. Yeah.
My wife did 100 of them. I was
Oh
like,
yeah,
you're
I
crazy.
got home and there's like these rows of these pins. And I'm like, I'm so glad that you guys are invested in this because, like I said, like we were talking
I
about the
still
hot
don't-
glue gun.
I
Like,
still don't
it's
understand
not
it.
gonna
Yeah.
look good if I'm hot gluing stuff to
No.
anything. It's
No.
not. I did not do.
Even
good
the team
in-
moms tonight were like, "These are good." I was like, "That's all my wife, man. Don't talk to me." Her and Bella Izzy did them. I didn't do anything because it would have been so gunky and
Oh yeah.
bubbles of glue. It would have been a mess.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh yeah.
apparently, we give them out to like each other. The girls are all going to get them and they give them to
supposed
other
give them,
groups.
like the other teams, like our teams, obviously, our prep teams and things like that. And like it's a whole cheer community
thing. So
thing.
Lauren made some that say Cheer Dad on.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying we need to
get them?
like Cheer Dad Unfiltered on there.
So that's what I'm saying.
Clipping them on people's backpacks.
Other dads.
Tell all your friends.
Slip them on other dads.
Yeah.
Walking by.
Just walking by.
No, but it should have our little
But
QR
good dads.
code.
I'm not talking about the dad who's sitting in the back on his phone the whole time.
I don't want that.
The dad who's up front screaming, yelling.
We need to come in, and these dads, we face paint, body paint, you know what I mean? Get the abs out. And these dads that are back there on their phones, like doing this, we just come up and smack the phones out of their hands and pick them up and let's go. You know what I mean? Like
put them up on your shoulder and run them through the crowd.
Like, have you ever seen the Savannah Bananas?
Yes.
Have you seen the male leaders? They have male cheerleaders called male leaders.
Okay. All right.
I'm not saying I'm in, but I'm
in.
Okay. It's like
that's our job.
That's our job.
That
is our role.
We are the sideline cheerleaders for the cheerleader competition.
That's
and that's
I
our
will
job.
be a male leader.
Yep. I'm done being embarrassed. I'm doing it. I told the wife, I said, you can judge me all you want. I'm in. I'm doing
at
something.
a point in my life where I'm
going to get like a green hair wig, throw it on.
Like we said, we don't want to be the reason a team loses. Right? Like you don't want to be that team. If
100%.
I go out there, we give it our all,
cheers to
and
that.
we lose, I know it's not my fault.
Right? Because we
did
gave it our all.
But we did our part.
We put
I hold back
the ketchup
and they
on the
lose.
hot dogs. We cheered on Green Bay. I'm coming at you hard, Bears, but I am cheering for the Bears. I 100% am cheering for the Bears.
We are all in on the Bears.
Sorry, Green Bay fans.
Yeah.
But we only support one Bay.
Sorry, not sorry.
And that's Tampa Bay.
Yeah, we'll talk to the other dads now and a little bit about sports season's closing up. Last week was wild. For me and Jeff, we had a heart attack. We were rough.
Bad week.
The Bucks had it. We did the job. We closed it out. We beat the Carolina Panthers. We were so stoked. And then these Atlanta Falcons creep in, and people start talking about it, and I didn't even know. I had no clue what was happening. And I'm like, why is Atlanta invited in this?
I thought you guys, I texted you guys and said, hey, you guys won. Like, you're in. Yeah. This is great. Bears and Bucks are both in the playoffs. This would be great. And then I think you text back something like, oh, we'll see what happens in the games tomorrow. Yeah. I was like, what? Yeah. Atlanta's eliminated. I didn't know they had anything to do with it.
Yeah.
And
that was crazy.
And they eliminated us on some junk, that just technicalities.
And then fired all their coaches.
And then we had a frenzy with coaches. Right?
Yeah.
John Harbaugh's got teams that already have coaches calling in.
So many big name coaches.
Mike Daniels is out.
Now.
Is Mike Daniels a big name coach though?
I mean, he is because he's made his name big, but not because he's done anything.
Yeah.
As far
what
as
has he done?
They had basically one good winning season, but I mean, he's honestly he's the kind of coach that you don't want. In the fact that he's all in the news, he's all stuff like that, but he's not actually doing something.
He wants to be the player's friend, not their coach. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Now here we are, and then we've got the Bears. Okay, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what year we live in right now, but they stuck their way in.
Number 2 seed.
Should have been number 1, but 49ers kind of
snuck in at the number 2 seed.
Snuck in. Okay, you should have been number 2, but here we are.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're coming in on a losing streak, but both games were like down to the wire, last minute games. So I like their chances this week. We got Green Bay at home. We got everyone's healthy. Everyone's coming back. We got Rome Odunze's playing again. So he hasn't played at all. He hasn't played once against the Packers. So they haven't seen him at all yet. So I like their chances, but it's Green Bay. It's the Bears. So
it's the Bears.
It could be more of the same. And but I'm hoping this is a regime change.
And you don't get to see the game.
I do, unfortunately.
So, dads, you know what this is like. Priorities. We're here.
Priorities.
Holiday work dinner.
You gotta do it.
Got a holiday work dinner at the exact same time as the game. So
we're praying for a TV, man.
Yeah,
we're praying for a TV.
There is a rooftop bar. I will be visiting that, trying to catch up the score of the game.
Me and Jeff are going to text you. We're going to be updating you.
I might just text some things like, "Oh wow, Packers touchdown."
Don't you? That's what you are not allowed to do.
56-7, dude. What?
If you do that, you're going to quickly see the little notification that David Woods has silenced this chat.
Next episode, David is no longer with us. He's decided to walk away. No, I'm excited, though. I am definitely a Bears fan. If I look at the NFC, I cannot go for anybody else. I think that I am rooting for the Bears. 100%. However, I'm going to say it on the podcast again. I truly believe my picks for the Super Bowl
here we go.
are the Buffalo Bills and the Seattle Seahawks. Based on the Super Bowl logo and the theory, I think it's Buffalo and it's Seattle.
I mean,
I think Seattle comes out of the NFC.
I think Buffalo is I mean, they got to play the Jags first week. I think that's gonna be a really close game. That's gonna be probably
might be an upset.
outside
Are
the
you calling an upset?
Bears Packers. I mean, the upset would be the
That's what I'm
Bills
saying.
winning.
Oh, are Jags favored?
Jags.
Oh.
I mean, Jags are the higher ranked team.
So the Bills
wait.
don't
Yeah,
have
Buffalo barely made it in.
their
They
fan
have
base.
no
They
rush.
don't
Yeah.
have the cold.
They don't have their rushing defense
And
at
they
all.
have the best. Jags are the best rush defense in the league.
Oh,
And then you got
James
the Bills
Cook
who have the
can't-
best, what do you call it? The best running game in the league going against each other. So I think that's going to be outside the Bears Packers. I think that's going to be one of the best other game there. But I do think Seattle is built to go a long ways. I just don't. It's Darnold.
Seattle has lost big time games.
I know.
They have,
I know. It's still Darnell. I know.
Yeah.
I just don't.
But
see
I think
Seattle doing it.
It's one game at a time. You're in. I think they are stacked. I think Smith, the Jabir or whatever, is amazing.
Yeah.
I think they have it, man.
I think 49ers
it'll be the
got
Bears
a good
and the
chance
Seattle.
too. 49ers could go on a run too.
They could. They
But
could get hot.
their
Yeah, but
defense
I
is
see
real
I
bad.
see the Eagles turning the light switch on too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh,
Like,
stop! Now you're just making stuff.
I'm
up.
not, dude. I can see
So,
the
I
Eagles
think any
have-
team in the NFC have what it takes to go on a run and get hot. And
Yeah.
The only team that I don't see coming out of the playoffs is the Carolina Panthers. They're going home. They're the worst. They're coming in with the worst. Like, they've lost everything. They don't have anything. There's no way Bryce is going to take on anybody.
Yeah, I mean, you still have. They beat the Rams. That's who they're playing this week. They've beat them already this season. I mean, it's hard to beat a team that's better than you twice. Right?
Okay.
You can surprise a team once. You can catch them slipping, but
the game
twice
is in Carolina.
But it's true.
And theory goes.
They play outside, right?
Yeah.
They play outside.
And the theory goes, if you lose to them in the regular season, you beat them in the playoffs. If you lose in the regular
usually that's what
season, you
happens.
beat in the playoffs. So if Carolina beat them in the regular season, then Rams come back this time and actually have their number.
Yeah, my pick would probably be the Rams, but
it's going to be good.
They're going to come in with confidence for
Yeah.
sure. They're not coming in thinking we're going to get. They think they're the team to beat.
Yeah. AFC, I really don't know. I think it's so weak. I think it's so crazy. Like, I don't know. I'm not really rallying behind Denver. I'm not rallying behind New England. But I will say Drake is MVP over anybody. I think he changed New England around. But I don't know from the AFC,
have
man.
a problem with that because who has New England beat?
They haven't. Yeah.
No,
Who
that's
have
the
they
big. That's the big
schedule.
the big
and all.
ugly
They
statement
had
here.
the easiest
Yes.
schedule
Since
and
19
the two 500
37
teams
or
that they played, they lost.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
they could very easily be a one and
They're a
done.
fraud.
Yeah.
They're easily a fraud and could be eliminated so fast. So 100%.
Yeah.
All right, we'll wrap up here. We'll wrap up the football side. And what's your Super Bowl picks? If you had to give two.
I mean, I got to pick my Bears.
Bears?
I
And who are they facing?
can't go against the Bears. I'm going to go
Jags?
Pittsburgh Steelers. Bears beat Aaron Rodgers in the Super Bowl.
What a story.
Close it out.
Crazy.
That would be. All right, Jeff,
Ownership
what you
change.
got?
I honestly think it's going to be Eagles Jacksonville.
Eagles,
100%.
Jags.
And I think Jacksonville is going to pull it off in the fourth quarter.
You think Trevor's going to win a Super Bowl?
A crazy bomb pass from Trevor, and they're going to pull it off in the Super Bowl. That's
I
honestly think, and he's
Build
gonna
the hair.
like this.
Smoke the cigar in the locker room.
I do. I see that.
You gonna bring the
because
grill back
they
out?
They have the coaching. They have the quarterback.
Yeah,
He's a great quarterback.
Trevor's been good.
They have the offensive talent and their defense right now.
Oh, their
is
defense
on
is
fire.
winning. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
winning.
I would say same thing with Houston. I could definitely see. I mean, Houston has a defense that could take you through the Super Bowl, even with an offense that's not great.
It's just I don't.
But
think,
yeah.
I don't. Defenses do not win championships.
What?
And any Tampa Bay fan from the '70s, even though I wasn't there, knows defenses don't win you championships.
I would agree, especially in the modern
era
nowadays.
now. Yeah,
You got to have a good defense. A defense could definitely lose you the championship. I think 49ers defense is going to lose them the chance
100%.
at a championship, right? But yeah, having the best defense and not having a good offense, you got to have a great offense.
got it. You got to put points on the board. I mean, you got to.
And I don't think C.J. Stroud's that guy. Sorry,
Yeah, I agree.
he's not.
It's Houston.
Not
in?
this year.
Houston's not in.
Not he's
Yeah,
the Texans. Yeah,
yeah. Houston
Yeah.
Texans.
they're in.
They're in.
Best
No.
defense in the league. Yeah.
They're in the playoffs.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know
They're
Houston
like
made it through.
favored. Yeah, like they're good.
I didn't think they got in. That's crazy. Then yeah, maybe they might be good. I don't know. CJ might do something. But I'm behind Caleb
CJ's
Williams.
not that guy.
I'm behind Caleb. I think Caleb and the Bears have a real shot at running through 2-3 teams and making it happen.
Yeah.
But the 49ers now do have to only play 2 games. They only have to play 2. They got number 1 seed, right? Or no, Seattle.
Seattle. Yeah.
That's where I think it changes is you got to play 2 games and you're home.
Yeah.
They have 12th man. You only got to play 2 games. It
Yeah,
could
but
really
that,
be.
that has hurt people in the past.
It has.
And
It has.
I honestly,
They come in rusty.
I don't see Seattle doing it. I don't. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair
I
enough.
don't think they have it, man.
I
I think they're gonna have big heads because they played good at the end of the season where teams were hurt.
Yeah.
Right?
Let's call it what it is.
Yeah.
Let's call it what it
Yeah.
is.
Yep.
And
Well, the
I
good
don't
news
think they
is
have it.
you're not gonna be proven wrong this week because Seattle ain't gonna play.
Right? That's okay.
I'm going to bet the whole house on Seattle to win this week.
Seattle is not going to lose this week. Guarantee that much.
That's like when you do
Yeah.
a fantasy draft and you draft somebody that gets hurt. Like,
Yeah.
immediately, you don't even realize, like
Yeah.
you just grab them and you're like, oh, shoot, they're not even playing. They're like out. I did that one year and I was an idiot. It happened later in the afternoon and I didn't catch it. And I drafted somebody and it was like, whole group went nuts. It was like Tom. And it was like 4th pick.
Yeah,
They're like, what are you doing?
That's why you never draft Christian McCaffrey.
yeah.
Don't do
just
it.
don't do it.
Because you
Don't
never
be that
know.
guy.
I wonder what kind of prop bets we could put on the cheer comp on Saturday.
Ooh,
You know?
I don't know.
We should get one for the cheer parents
Yeah.
and just start throwing some stuff. Who doesn't smile or like who
Yeah,
does?
which
Like,
which kid smiles way too much?
Yeah. Which kid's shoes comes off?
do
No,
we have at
no,
least
no,
one
routine.
fall in the routine?
Yeah.
Nothing against your daughter, but all my money
Yeah.
with the
All
shoe.
my money is
It's
on the
going
live
on
shoe.
That's what the facts are all there.
Yeah, all facts are all there.
Yeah.
No, I'm excited, man. Comp's going to be great. We actually officially get into this now. We have one a month. We're now in our playoff season. This is our playoff run. We got 4 comps. Girls are ready. And this will just be exciting to see the unknown and kind of get some answers as what, it all looks like. And we'll talk about it next week a little bit more on kind of the nerves. Is there anything that you're not prepared for in comp weekend or leading up to it or anything that's got you nervous or not prepared for?
I mean, what are we prepared for?
I don't know.
Do you know what I mean? We don't even know what we're doing.
I don't know.
I mean, right now, I'm feeling like we're all going to show up in tutus with like, sports bands on, just going bananas. You know what I mean? I'm kind of looking forward to this tailgate now.
Yeah.
So if the tailgate doesn't happen,
I think it is happening. Let's make the commit right now.
Yeah,
Tailgate,
I'll commit.
submit.
I
All
will
right,
commit
we're
to
in.
a tailgate.
Needs to
right
happen.
now.
All right.
Okay, done.
Dads, when you do comps, plan around a tailgate, man, and especially at these comp arenas. There's some good chances. We got a cool one. We got a casino right across the way. We could definitely go,
Yeah.
hop over there. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Don't gamble, kids. We're not that. No
No,
FanDuel
I'm not
ads
a
here.
casino
No
guy.
DraftKings.
Yeah.
We don't need that on
Save
our
your money.
Yeah.
Save your money.
Oh,
Gambling
man.
is no good.
Well, what another great episode. I appreciate you guys. We always get to jam out. We've got this episode officially kicks off the kind of competition season for Cheer Dads Unfiltered. Next episodes will be taking us through that. We have an all team next Friday, 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Are you going to be there? Or are you
I'll be
hanging
there.
around?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Well, I got to ask Jeff
No,
because
I
he
will be-
always.
I know we always dip out. Oh,
No, we do
I'm
too.
out.
Hey, no, we do.
But we're probably going to stay for this one just because we
It's the big
haven't-
one.
Yeah.
it is kind of
It's
a
like
big
the last
one.
one before
It is kind of a
comp,
big
yeah.
one, so we'll
He'll
stay.
get there for like 30 minutes and be like, all right, I did it. I got to go.
I can always
gotta
bring
go."
some hot dogs.
Yeah.
Oh my God, please bring a hot dog with ketchup next week from Costco.
Oh my.
Get a Costco dog on the way out, covered in ketchup, and bring it to him. You'll eat it, David.
There's
Oh, I will
gotta
not.
be.
I
There's
will
gotta
not.
be like a Chicago Bears ketchup bottle. I'm
Oh,
fine.
we're finding it.
It's
We're finding it.
It's over. I'm looking
Hey.
for it.
You're gonna have to make it.
There you
Does
go.
not exist.
Well, from here on out, these episodes are going to be in real time, week after week. Practices, competitions, the wins, the losses, the emotion of it all as we dig in. Next time you hear us, our first competition weekend will be in the books. We will be breaking down exactly how it went, the good, the bad, and the stuff nobody warns you about. We'll actually have some answers for other cheer parents that might be coming up on comp season. If you're listening, heading into your first comp weekend too, you're not alone. We'll see you on the next one.
No cap. Fire, 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 fist,